7 traffic.
Lake Code 1, you said?
88th and Custer, Boy David Charles, 7949.
88th and Custer, Julian.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Doing great.
Okay. So just so you're aware, this audio been recorded. Reason for stopping me for speed. It's 35 on Custer, due 51. You have your license, insurance, and registration on you?
I sure do.
Oh, thank you. Maybe your insurance and registration details?
Yeah.
Thank you. And how about your insurance there, too? What's your name of your insurance company?
It's
Disqualifying, okay. So just give me a second, I'll be right back. Can you pull forward 10 feet? There's this car coming right around the corner that I want to run into us.
so sorry. I just came from work. I had a stressful day.
Okay. So how much alcohol you had to drink?
I didn't drink anything.
Because the smell is wafting out of the car.
No, I didn't drink anything.
Okay. Where's the smell coming from then? If it's that strong coming from the vehicle, where's it coming from?
I haven't drank anything.
Okay. So here's the situation. With your speed, the smell of alcohol, I'm a little concerned. So obviously I got to do some more investigation to make sure that you're okay to drive. So would you mind doing a couple tests to make sure you're okay to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Do you mind doing a couple tests just to make sure that that's going to be the case?
I'm fine.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. But you don't have to do the test again. They are voluntary.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So, Mr. Bradley, I'm going to have you step out of the car, okay? I'm going to arrest you for DUI.
DUI?
Yeah, based upon my observations so far, you are impaired.
I am?
Yes. The smell is extremely strong coming from the car. Your speed, asking you for documents, you're fumbling with stuff. That is my concern, and I can't let you drive from here if you've been drinking and if you're impaired.
I'm not impaired.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
not.
Okay. So unfortunately, I'm going to have you step out of the car from me, okay? Anything on you, knives, guns, needles, gonna put up here and stick me? Got nothing on you?
No, nothing.
Okay. So go ahead and turn around for me. Okay. So unfortunately, you are under arrest for DUI. What's that?
I'm under arrest for DUI?
For DUI, correct. Again, I'm telling you based upon my observations, you reek of alcohol. Make a 1271 and for DUI. So I'm going to advise your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have a present with you or any question. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, it won't be the point to represent you. Anytime to exercise your rights. Not ask you questions, making statements. Do you understand those rights?
Yeah.
Okay, having those rights in mind, if I ask you questions, do you want to answer?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
Okay, thank you. I'm just going to double lock these so they don't get any tighter on you, okay?
So what's going to happen with my car?
So unfortunately, in the state of Washington, when someone's arrested for DUI, it has to be impounded. So it'll be towed and it'll be held for 12 hours. So right now it's a little after 2, so about 2 o'clock this afternoon you'll be able to pick it up. So I'm going to double lock these real quick so I don't want to get them any tighter on you, okay?
Someone in jail?
Right now we're going to head back to the Lakewood Police Department for the BAC process. That's the big breath machine. And then we'll go from there. Anything on you though? None? Guns, knives, needles? Nothing's going to poke me, stick me?
Nothing.
Okay. I was going to make sure, okay? Okay, is there anything in the car that you need to have, cell phone, anything like that?
Nothing.
Okay, let's go and walk back here. Just so you know, there's a camera in the car as well. Actually, we're going to go to the other side. There's some cones on this side. What are you looking for?
Wait, my cell phone?
Yeah, I'll grab your cell phone from me. Anything else in the car that needs to come out?
Yeah.
What else? Come this way. Alright, so watch your step there getting in. There's a seatbelt there. Okay. So just your cell phone out of the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang tight real quick. Lincoln 127, just confirming you heard one in custody DUI.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm not impaired.
Okay, again, I'm telling you what my observations were, and that's all I have to go off of.
I'm not impaired. I'm seriously, I'm not.
Okay.
Riders Lincoln 127.
Lincoln 127.
Liquid Hills and out your location for the 2015 Nissan Altima. What color is that car?
Silver.
Receive 212.
How much is it going to be cost to get my car out?
So it all changes by the tow company. I can ask them when they get here. It's Lakewood Towing is coming to get the car.
How long gonna be in jail for?
Ever been arrested for DUI before?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm not impaired though.
Okay.
I'm
so
willing to take a breathalyzer.
Okay. Do you want to try to do a PBT? It's a portable.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on real quick.
Can I do it?
Yeah. Hold on real quick. Okay. So just go and hang there. So I'm going to turn this on real quick. This is called a PBT. It's a preliminary breath test. Once it warms up there, I'm going to stick the straw in there. I just need to take a deep breath and then blow until I tell you to stop, okay? Alright, so deep breath and blow. Go, 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 go. Good job. Alright, so it's going to think real quick and I'll tell you what it says. So it's a .105. In the state of Washington, it's .08.
Okay.
So unfortunately, you are over the legal limit when it comes to the alcohol.
0.8.
Yeah, .08. So what happens here is so you said you...
Cause like, I just came from work and...
So here's the deal. Since you haven't been arrested for DUI before, that's a good thing. So what happens is once you get booked in, you'll be able to...
I'm gonna feel like...
You're not going to feel on life. This is a bump in the road.
No, because I'm trying to be a flight attendant and this is it. I'm really trying to become a flight attendant.
Okay. That's still possible. This is not... Okay.
It's over.
Well, I don't argue with you about it, but go ahead and put your leg back in there. I'm going to close this up. Can you put your leg back in there, buddy? Thank you.
I'm just trying to become a flight attendant.
And DUIs really affect those?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to travel. I live like right up the street. How much is it gonna cost to get my car out?
I don't know. Once the tow guy gets here, I'll ask him from Lakewood Towing.
Man, this is crazy. I just came from a work event. Can you please, could you please, like, honestly.
Unfortunately, nothing's going to change. I apologize for that. Again, this is a bump in the road. I don't think it's going to affect your
it is. It's going to affect everything.
I'm hoping that it doesn't.
Because I work for Alaska Airlines, please.
You work for them now?
Huh?
You work for them now?
Yeah, I do.
What do you do for them now?
Yeah, I do. I was at a work event. Can I please?
Unfortunately, I cannot. So the process, the way this works is once the car is gone, we're going to head over to the Lakewood Police Station. That's for the big BAC machine. The whole process there takes about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and then we'll be done.
What's the process there?
Yeah, basically I'm going to fill out a form. It's the big, I don't know if you've ever seen the big breath machines on TV. It's the one that you, for the breath sample. So the one that we have here is a preliminary breath test. So it's been determined that my assumption was correct when I first did it, or my observations were correct. But that's the big machine. It's basically the end of the process.
Man, I know you have a heart.
I do have a heart.
You do. Like, I really want to succeed in life.
And you will.
Not with this on my record, I'm not going to succeed. Like, I'm not going to be able to travel anything. I'm not going to be able to go to Canada, nothing.
That's not true.
No, it is true.
No, there are plenty.
I know the rules. I work for Alaska Airlines.
I guess I'm confused. I know many people that have had DUIs that can travel to different states and go into Canada and...
Well, I'm working for an airline, though. Man, I just wish you had a heart. Even if you can follow me home, like, I'll be fine. I live, like, literally right up the street.
Is your address different than the on your
Yeah,
license?
it is. I live, like, right up the street. I swear to you, guys. I swear
What's
to
your
God,
address
dude.
now?
Huh?
What's your address now?
It's, man, it's just so crazy. I just came from a work event. It's so crazy. Man, I just wish you had a bigger heart.
Take 177-220.
And what's your name?
Officer Hall.
Hall?
Yeah.
Man, I wish you could just follow me home. Seriously.
I can't do that, man.
Why? I mean, I live like
Because
really
you're
right up the street.
Because you're over the legal limit and you're impaired.
Even if you follow me home, like, why would it?
Because if you were to crash and hurt somebody, then it would be on me.
No, it wouldn't.
It would
You'd
be.
right behind me.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen. I do apologize.
No, it's fine. Actually, you're very.
Like 127, your status.
I'm 10-6, wait, my time.
220.
Is my license gonna be suspended and stuff?
So once we get back to the station, I'm going to read you a form, or it's called implied consent, and it talks about the license suspension. A lot of it depends on what your decisions are tonight.
How long am I gonna be in jail for, like, the night?
You'll be able to bail out.
So I'm gonna be in jail?
Unless you bail out, then yes.
This is so crazy. Can I call my mom?
Once we're done.
How much is the car gonna be cost?
Don't know. As soon as I get here, though, I will ask him.
How long am I in jail for?
So once we're done with this process and you get into the jail, they're going to go through their little process, and then they'll be able to make phone calls and bail out. So it'll depend on you a little bit on how fast someone can come and help you out. So someone will have to, come pick you up.
Can it be up to, like, a day or?
No, I would imagine worst case scenario it would be, so right now it's almost 2:30 in the morning. It would probably be by noon, so 8 hours, not even 8 hours. That's only if you don't bail out. If you do bail out, then it would be much, much sooner.
Can you call my mom?
Not right now, but as soon as we're done, I'll let you call her.
Is my cell phone?
224.
Yeah, I have your cell phone and your wallet up here. They're both on the seat.
Like 127, your status.
Still waiting for the tow. No further.
231.
What's going going on, buddy?
I got you.
I appreciate it. I'm not sure what's taking him so long.
No, I didn't even register. I'm pedaling down the road and freezing. My brain isn't working.
No worries, man. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you.
Lincoln 176. You have me to 127 call. Take 176, do that.
Lincoln 127. 176 is waiting for me till I'll be en route station for the test.
You do that.
Okay, so I'm going to read you your constitutional rights from the form. It's the same stuff that read you out in the field, but it's on the form. So it says you have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense, and can also be used against you in adult criminal court prosecution if the juvenile court decides that you are to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questioning. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights? Next line says, I understand my constitutional rights. I've decided not to exercise these rights at this time. Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind. You understand that? Okay, so this is implied consent, and it says, warning, you are under arrest for RCW 46-61502 or RCW 46-61504, driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a breath of your test. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath, taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. You are now advised that you have the right to refuse this breath test, and that if you refuse, A, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year, and B, your refusal to submit to this test may be used in criminal trial. You are further advised that if you submit to this breath test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you are age 21 or over and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or if you are in violation of RCW 46-61502, driving under the influence, or RCW 46-61504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. If your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for ignition interlock driver's license. You have the right to additional test administered by any qualified person of your choosing. Do you understand those? Will you submit to the breath test? Okay, so this page here is called the DUI arrest report, DUI interview. There's questions on here. If you want to answer them, great. If you don't, that's fine. If you don't know the answer, that's fine. So don't answer them. Okay. No.
My whole career is over.
I hope that's not the case. Alright, so I'm going to give you this. This will go with your property, but this is basically a request for hearing for the DUI Department of Licensing. So this way they'll talk about your license suspension, whether they're going to suspend it or not. But I'll give you that, and I'll give you your stuff as well. So right now we're going to wait about another 5 minutes for our observation period.
Wow, this is just so crazy. I've never been in trouble for anything. So crazy.
Alright, we just got a couple more minutes before I can put some information in the machine. Just kind of some tips prior to. So once all the information is in there, and it's time to do the breath sample, I'll stick one of these mouthpieces in the tube. Just take a deep breath and blow like you're blowing up a balloon. You don't want to blow so hard that you blow out of breath or you pass out. So just a nice consistent breath. the machine is going to make a noise, and you'll see a little graph, and you'll see a line, and I'll tell you when to stop, okay? But it's important you don't stop because it'll make you start. It'll take a really long time. It'll ask for that twice, and then we'll get going. We got about 2 more minutes before we can go.
And then after this, I'll be able to call my mom.
Yes, absolutely.
So my license is going to be suspended?
No, that's not. It's up to the Department of Licensing. It depends on what this comes out with. It depends on your history. You've never had a DUI before, so that's a good thing. So there'll be a hearing request form that I'll give you that they'll talk to you about it. And
are you going to give me some information about my car?
yeah. So it went to an IV form here, and that'll go with it. It went to Liquid Towing, so I'll make sure you have that as well, so don't forget. And Liquid Towing's here in Liquid.
Is my mom going to be able to pick me up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we're just gonna wait for the minute and 40 seconds there, and
Will it be tonight?
yeah. So right now it's about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Like I said, less than 10 minutes in here. I would say, and you can call her as soon as we're done with this. But once you get,
I really appreciate that because I didn't want to be in here because I have to go to work tomorrow morning.
I get you. I know this process.
Man, it's whatever. I was at a company function and I understand you're just doing your job. Just hope it doesn't affect mine.
Does your mom live on Liquid Drive too?
Mm-hmm. She lives down the street. I'm just like kind of like devastated. But it's okay. Or can you take me home?
What's that?
Can you take me home?
Well, probably.
Are you good? Oh, good.
I don't want to promise anything. Let's just get through this first, and then we'll move from there. You're pretty close, though. All right, 15 seconds. Okay, so right now the machine's going to make some noise. It's cleaning itself out. When it's done making the noise, it's going to ask for the breath sample. At the time, I'll stick the mouthpiece in there. Again, just a deep breath. You don't want to blow really hard, so you blow out a breath real fast. Like I said, I'll show you a little graph there, and you'll see a line. And once it passes that graph, it'll tell you to stop, or I'll tell you to stop. All right. For some reason, this machine is out of order. So I'm getting out of order of service at 0307 hours. So the worst case is I got to take you to a different machine. It's going to be at a different place, but after that I'll still drop you off at home. Okay. The hard part is done though. So I'll end the recording.
Like a 127. Hey, 127. Our machine has gone down. I'm going to head to Stoneton PD. And is there still can you be there to let me in? Still up there, no. 308. No, 127, I'll be right there now. 308, legal 177, sir. Lakewood 1777. Radio Lakewood 177.
All right. Did you know the full address there?